Sup guys, so it is an abysmal day in Vancouver. It is like it is basically the beginning of June and it's pouring piss rain outside. Actually, I hate the rain, aside from messing up my hair. I don't like the feeling of being damp and moist. I don't like wet socks. That's the grossest thing in the world. So, Vancouver is just not the ideal place for me to live. I know a lot of people, when I tell people I hate the rain, they're just like, but you live in Vancouver. It's just like, it's not my choice that it rains. I just have to deal with it. Vancouver is a beautiful city, especially in the summer, but that's because it's not raining in the summer, usually. Today's itinerary is, I'm going out now to meet up with a friend. I'll show you guys some of her super awesome work later. Meeting up with her for lunch, and then we're going to have a little work jam. And a work jam for us is just, basically, we have our laptops out, tablets, sketchbooks, whatever. And we just draw. Because sometimes when you surround yourself with people that are just as interested or passionate about whatever it is they're doing, like, it really helps to be surrounded by that kind of aura of like, this is my thing, this is my passion, I'm gonna work hard at it. And, you know, there is the comfort of, you know, not getting dressed, not doing your hair or your face and stuff, and just staying at home and working. And also, like, saving time and money on, like, getting out there and stuff. But you know what? Being a complete hermit is a very, very dangerous state. Like, there was a good time in my life where I became, like, a workaholic hermit, and it was just not good for me on a mental or emotional level. Most appreciative thing I have for my friends is that, one, they just understood. Like, when I said, I have this, like, project that I'm trying to get done, I'm sorry I can't make it out this time. You know, they're just like, you know, we'll catch you next time and stuff like that. And the most amazing thing they've also done is they kept inviting me to all the events. So there was a time when I literally couldn't make it to like 5 hangouts, parties, get-togethers, whatever, straight. Like, I was really bad about going out, and not feeling stressed out about my productivity if I am out. And no matter how many times I said, I'm sorry, I'm busy, they would always invite me. Now, okay, it's a difference between, like, you actually don't want to see them and you're kind of sick of getting tired of getting their invites, in which case you should probably tell them straight up. But for me, it was just like a lot of panic and I guess anxiety and stuff about this. And no matter what, they didn't give up on me. They just understood, and they're like, we'll catch you next time. And that patience, that grace, it means so much to me and to possibly anyone else in my situation at that time. Social interaction, it's good for the soul. Just in moderation and know your limit. What's up guys, I'm here with Susanna, my friend, who's the owner of Rabbits and Hurricanes. We're just work jamming here. Got a new world adventure for you guys to check out. I'm going to be adding the little Puglies in here soon, and you guys will see the video of that coming up. Check out what Susanna's doing. Dude, it's dope. Look at that. Isn't it delicious? Yeah. So, check her out. I'll put the link to her Instagram down here and also in the description. And have fun watching what we draw. I'm back home, had dinner with the family. I was just working away at the Puglie large food Puglie illustration. I'm actually getting really tired, but a recap of the day. Had a work jam at a bubble tea place called Gongcha. One of the employees there actually came up to us and asked us which university we went to and stuff like that, and like what program did we study. I studied animation, and Susanna studied illustration, and we both went to a university here in Vancouver called Emily Carr. Both of us agree that for the most part Emily Carr was kind of useless. Our best advice to her, and to elaborate on the advice to give to you guys if you guys are considering university or in the middle of university, is that do your research. A lot of schools will cover the same programs, but it does actually matter which school you go to. Some other schools have curriculums for their programs that are a bit more different. So one of my biggest complaints for me personally at Emily Carr was that there were a lot of academics. A lot more academics, I feel like, than there should be versus actually doing projects and drawing and learning skills that I needed when I got out of university. I've heard this before from people that like, oh, university is supposed to teach you how to think, but I know I can't say this for everyone, but I felt pretty confident at that time that I was pretty decent at critical thinking, and just a lot of the things that I studied in the academic side of my program was just, if you're ever choosing a university and stuff, definitely, have your choices, but try your best to very politely and cordially reach out to some students and ask them for their experience. You might learn more in depth about what the university can provide and cannot provide. Now, this advice comes with a disclaimer in that what you do with yourself in university, that's your prerogative. If you end up hating your university and then you don't put any effort in anything, you can't really blame the university for your lack of success or your lack of skills. You just really have to be honest with yourself to figure out if it's the university that's holding you back, or whatever it is that's holding you back, or two, you're blaming it on something else and you're just not putting in the effort that you should. Whatever happens in life is what you make of it. So while I did feel frustrated being in my university situation, I did try to make the most of it as best I could. My grad project was not a conventional grad project. It wasn't a film. It was actually kind of like a weird fighting game demo reel kind of thing. And that was the most fun I ever had in my 4 years at Emily Carr in terms of like a project, because I geared it towards what I was interested in. And then coming out of university with all those regrets and frustrations, I used that to drive myself, to push myself more than I would have ever done, probably, without these kind of regrets. So for all you guys going through university right now, whether you're second, third year, or this is your second university or second program, all the best of luck to you. To anyone who is about to take that post-secondary leap, do your research the best you can. If you feel like whatever you chose is the best fit for you, then best of luck. I'm probably gonna work the night away, and I'm probably gonna get some sleep early because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So, until next time.